If you're an interior designer, then you know things can go wrong, and it's important to deliver excellence even when they do. So let's talk about how to do it. Delivering excellence when things go wrong oftentimes mean you gotta eat things. Unfortunately, it's the cost of doing business. In our office, we guarantee 100% satisfaction or we will make it right. In my office, sometimes that has meant buying things back from clients. For example, this thing I'm sitting on right now is a buyback from a client. There are times when things come damaged and they're outside of the return window. There are some times when we ordered something and it doesn't fit. It's happened, we're human. And in those cases, like I said, we guarantee 100% satisfaction, so we cover the costs of buying it back or replacing it. So sometimes in your business, you will have to do the thing that hurts real bad in the gut, and that is spend some money to fix a problem. Just know, it doesn't mean you're lesser than, it doesn't mean you're broken or wrong or stupid, it just means that you're human. The thing is you're only as good as your weakest project. So it is imperative for the health of your business that you do whatever it takes to make sure that the client is satisfied at the end of the day. And if you're dedicated to providing excellence, you will make it right. The first thing to do is to get really clear on why they're dissatisfied. Sometimes it's easy, like something arrived broken. And that's like, okay, so replace it. But sometimes you can tell that they're dissatisfied and you're not really sure why. It's important to address the elephant in the room and get to the bottom of it. There are two categories of issues that can mess up a project. One is that there's a dissatisfaction in service, and two is that there's a dissatisfaction in product. If there's a dissatisfaction in service, meaning you, then what you get to do is learn and grow from this and pivot and put things inside systems in your business that can inhibit this from happening in the future. If your client is dissatisfied in the amount of time it's taking you to get to an issue or time it's taking you to design something or respond to emails, then is it true, first of all? Is it a realistic expectation of the client? And if it isn't, then address that and say, hey, the way that my office works is we take 3 days to get back to you, or we only answer emails on Wednesdays. Something like that to let the client's expectation be set in a way that, oh, what they expect from you is what you deliver. The other typology of dissatisfaction in a project is dissatisfaction with product, meaning something that was installed or something that was delivered like furniture. If it's something that is installed, likely it falls onto the installer to make it right. If it's product, it falls onto the manufacturer to make it right, or the vendor to make it right. In both cases though, it's your responsibility as the client's bodyguard to be the one to hold those other people accountable to pleasing the client. All right, the thing is, all of those issues can be solved with money. There are, however, some issues that can't be solved with money. In my office one time, don't tell anybody this, please, but in my office one time, I had an associate of mine miss a decimal point in an invoice to a client, and we had a wire transfer set up, which meant we accidentally billed the client $500,000 instead of $5,000. You can imagine what an incredible, embarrassing mistake that was. That's not a problem that money can fix. I can't just like buy something to replace the chair. This is an issue that's like, I made a mistake. So how do you handle issues that are like money just can't fix it? Well, in this case, of course, we let them know right away that we discovered this mistake and that it had happened. We, of course, refunded them the money. The instant that it hit our account, we instantly sent it right back to them. And then, of course, I, as the owner of the company, got to call that person and profusely apologize and let them know the system that we have now implemented for this to never happen again to them or any other client. We also overcovered our bases by giving them all the receipts of every transaction that we've done in the past and every product we've ever purchased in the past, receipts of everything so that we could hold our accounting accountable with that client. So we over-delivered on remedying the situation. I would invite you to consider doing the same if the situation is an issue of your mistake. Do me a favor, don't leave me hanging out here in the wind. Let me know if you've made a mistake in the comment below, and let's get to a point where we can like hug and laugh about it, please. What mistake have you made in your business, or has an employee made in your business that has been like not so awesome? Let me know in the comments below and I'll reply, ha ha ha, me too. And also while you're at it, hit that like and subscribe button because it really means a lot. Wouldn't it be amazing, by the way, to have a group of advisors and a group of people in camaraderie with you that have also been through some shitty things? Yeah, I know, because me too, I desire that too, which is why I created my program to be a program for interior designers to join arm in arm in uplifting each other through the good times and the like not so good times. Where can you find this, you ask? Come on over to biographicaldesign.com.